I printed this little cage for my DJI Mic 2, which essentially turns the whole system into a onboard stereo microphone for your camera. But let's back up a little bit, because the reason I did this little cage for my receiver is because I'm usually filming lots of events. So for example, now in the summer I'm doing a lot of weddings. So I run around with this setup here with my Sony microphone on top of this hot shoe. And while doing so, I have to go between this mic and my wireless mics back and forth depending on what happens on the wedding. You know, sometimes I'm running around and filming B-roll and just want to capture the audio wherever I point my camera. And sometimes people are doing their speeches, and then I quickly have to switch to my wireless system here and disconnect my directional mic and put the DJI Mic 2 on here, and then have to run up to the person that is speaking and hook on these microphones. So you can see how this can become a lot of back and forth between these two systems. So that is why I start sketching on this little cage for my receiver, because with this little cage I can turn my microphones, my wireless microphones, into a stereo mic that lives on my camera at all times. So let's pop this in here and then get this mounted on the hot shoe. Now let's mount the dead cats here. So now these two wireless microphone becomes a stereo mic, because I spaced these at 45-degree angle here, essentially turning these two into a unified stereo microphone. And there is a lot of benefits in this kind of setup. So now whenever I need to put a mic on a speaker at the wedding, I can just unhook one of the microphones. I can go and attach this to the person that is speaking and still get, you know, ambient audio from my other transmitter here. And then when the person is done speaking, I can retrieve the microphone, attach it to this cage again, and now we're back into stereo mic setup. Another benefit is that the DJI Mic 2 has 32-bit recording inside of the transmitters. So first I wanted to connect my camera to the receiver and just record the audio straight into the camera. But since Resolve's auto sync feature, you know, syncing audio with video, is very efficient, so why not just record 32-bit inside of the transmitters? You know, you have 11 hours of record time in these two transmitters. So basically record the entire day and then just take all of the footage from the camera and just sync it up to the WAV files that comes from the transmitters. And with 32-bit float audio recording, you can never clip your audio, and your audio is never too quiet because you can change your levels in your editing. So that is a very, very nice feature when you're doing event stuff. There will be a link for this STL file if you want to print this little cage yourself. And if you got any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!